Okay, by now, hopefully you've made your inventory decision. So now we can talk about how we're going to get you started. So we've talked already about the perfect start, which is 15 faces in 15 days, or a power start. But we always start with perfect start because that's your first 15 days. And I'm going to have you pull out of your training packet the only booking dialogue you'll ever need, because truly this sheet here has everything that you need when you're picking up the phone to call to book your appointments. Now, here's my recommendation for you. You may be thinking, you know what, I just wanted to get a handful of people, service people, get my product half price, all of that good stuff. The perfect start is the perfect start for you. Because what this will do, I always recommend that consultants learn the skills necessary to do this business. Once you've done your perfect start, then you can decide what you want to do with the business. You may love it, or you may just say, you know what, I've got that handful of people, that's all I want to do. And that's perfectly fine. But learn the skill, and that skill comes in your perfect start. Because a perfect start allows you to do your presentation the first time, probably a little shaky, a little nerve-wracking, knees knocking, all that sort of thing. But by the fifth skincare class, you're thinking, oh my gosh, I'm a professional. I am so good at this. So it's great to learn that skill right out of the gate, because the skills won't change over all the years that you do this business. So learn it right at the beginning and then decide what you want to do with it. Okay? So let's talk about that perfect start. So I'm just going to throw dates out there because, of course, I don't know when you're listening to this. But if you're looking at this sheet and you're going to say, I promise you, this is what you're going to say. Well, those aren't my words. I can't say that. Well, you know what? Mary Kay came up with this, and you can reinvent the wheel if you want to, but I wouldn't, because these words have magic in them. So you really, truly want to use these words. Okay, so let's go through this. Hi, Betty. This is Pat calling. Do you have a quick minute? I am so excited about a decision I've made. Believe it or not, I've decided to build my own business with Mary Kay Cosmetics. What I need to do is get the opinion of 15 women on my presentation and products over the next 2 weeks. Is there any reason you could not let me borrow your face and your opinion? I'll have a great gift for you. Those are the words. Now, once she says yes to that, is there any reason you could not let me borrow your face? She's going to say, well, sure. And then you want to say, well, remember I said I need to see 15 people? Is there any reason why you couldn't invite 2 to 3 of your friends to join you at that facial? Because, you know, it's always more fun when you can share a facial with a friend. And that's going to help me get my 15 faces in the next 15 days. Is there any reason why you wouldn't do that? Of course, she's going to say, yes, I'll help you out. I'd love to. Okay, now here's the key of how to get this solidly on your books. We've talked time management. So in your calendar, you already have specific spaces where you're going to hold your parties. Okay? Because we've already talked about that. So what you're going to say to her is, I am holding my perfect start from the 1st of the month to the 15th. Now, of course, I'm just saying those dates, but I'm giving her specific 2-week time frame so that she knows I'm serious about that. Next week, I'm holding my parties on Tuesday evening or Thursday morning. Which would work best for you? I'm giving her a choice of one or the other. And then she's going to say, well, Tuesday night, you know, would be best for me. Okay, perfect. 6:30 or 7? 7 o'clock, she says. Okay, great. I've got you in at 7 o'clock Tuesday night. Now, Betty, let's go ahead and talk about who you're thinking of inviting. Because you want her to already have those wheels turning for who she's going to invite. You don't want her to hang up the phone and then forget that you ever had a conversation. So you want to get her thinking. And she says, well, I don't know. I don't know. Well, let's talk about it. Are you thinking of coworkers? Are you thinking of neighbors? Are you thinking of family? Are you thinking of friends? So get her thinking and say, okay, so now you're thinking coworkers and neighbors. What are their names? Go ahead and jot those names down. So she's going to get a pen and paper and she's going to actually write those names down. And then you're going to say to her, okay, I'll tell you what, Betty, why don't you go ahead and however you communicate with them, whether you call them or text them, and personally, I would love you to call them because I would like them to hear your excitement about your party. Sometimes I think texting and email can be a little impersonal, but you do whatever works best with you and your friends. And just tell them that you can only have 5 friends over and you'd like to reserve a spot for them and try to get a confirmation from them. Then what I would like to do, so today is Monday. Our party is for next Tuesday. Is there any reason why I couldn't call you this coming Wednesday night to get that guest list of the people that have said yes, they want to come? Okay, perfect. I will call you then probably Wednesday evening, 7:30, which would you prefer? 7:30? Okay. I'll call you at 7:30 this coming Wednesday and get that confirmed guest list from you. And then when you call them, tell them that they can plan on getting a call or a text from me just to kind of feel them out on what their skin type is and what they're looking to learn the night of the party, okay? Oh, I am so excited, Betty. You know what? You are going to be such a great hostess. I'm going to drop a hostess packet in the mail to you tomorrow, so you'll probably get it by the time we talk Wednesday night. And by that time, we can talk about the products that you want to earn free, because you'll earn some free products just for holding the party. So we can talk about how to maximize that Wednesday night when we confirm your guest list. Thank you so much for helping me out.